shares of Krispy Kreme, ticker symbol DNUT. They are in focus following the third quarter earnings that saw the donut maker grow revenue by over 10%. Joining us now to discuss the quarter, we've got Krispy Kreme CEO Mike Tattersfield, along with Yahoo Finance's Brooke DePalma. Mike, always a pleasure to speak with you and get some of your reaction from the quarter. I mean, what was the catalyst from your perspective from this quarter that you can continue to kind of build on and find some momentum in?
No, we continue to do what we've laid out as a strategy, which is building our omni-channel model and doing a hub and spoke approach. So really leveraging the donut shops, getting it to grocery and convenience shops around the world. And what's pretty unique about the third quarter is you can see every single country actually grew in organic growth revenue. So from that perspective, even with some pretty challenging markets, for example, for us in the UK and others, but every single country continues to grow. The opportunity, we're not an everyday occasion. We specialize in dozens and occasions such as Halloween. So we're coming into our sweet spot. We started out having a great Halloween promotion. So that really worked across the world. Even did some really interesting things in a lot of our countries with Minions. So it's engaging with the brand, really making sure that we're there in the gifting and occasions and getting access. I always will talk about this business before. It's just 400 producing donut shops in the world with 11,000 points of access. That's what's pretty unique about the company.
And this quarter, hello, hi Mike, how are you? We also implemented price hikes. Just important to note here that customers don't seem to pushing back. Volume pricing also driving revenue this quarter. But Krispy Kreme also largely known for its promotions here. Can customers expect another price hike this quarter? And can customers expect less promotions?
Yeah, so we took our pricing, which we already announced. The promotions, we're always going to be doing acts of joy. We just did one for voting. We'll continue we did one for Veterans Day, for example. It's part of our DNA. During this time of the year, when we start focusing on Halloween or Thanksgiving in the United States, as well as holidays around the world, it's really about making sure really interesting donuts. You think about that in a unique way. But finding the right partnerships that really engage with customers. Our average customer interacts with us 2.5, 3 times a year. So when you can give them an opportunity to buy something that they can share with their friends, and it really connects with them. Krispy Kreme's an affordable sweet treat. They tend to use us.
Mike, before I get to my actual question here, who signed that hat you're wearing? I'm kind of jealous.
So when I go around shops, I visit with Krispy Kremers where we talk about dreams and goals. So I give them one of my hats. I call them, these are my troper mexicanos. Soy parte mexicano. I give them a hat that says lots of love from Mike. And then they share a dream and goal that they'd like to do with me. And then they sign a hat for me as well, which I think is pretty cool. I wear the hat.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, so on to my actual question here. Now, you called out in your earnings release, people spent a lot or they really enjoyed everything pumpkin spice. Everything pumpkin spice. Are you surprised about the staying power of all things pumpkin? Now, you're not the only one out there selling pumpkin, but what is it about this flavor? Why is everybody obsessed with it?
That's just something that's pretty unique. It's not just even in America, but it tends to be predominantly in the U.S. We went early. I think we were one of the earliest brands, which is, we sometimes will do little things off center. What was unique about our approach this time was we actually did it across all of our channels. So you can see the pumpkin spice even went from our donut shops in our DFD business, which is our delivered fresh daily and grocer and convenience shops, in our e-commerce channel, as well as even our branded sweet treat line. So it was able to go across. It's the first time we've done that. And people absolutely enjoyed it. You can see it in our performance.
And switching gears here, Krispy Kreme is testing single and 6-pack servings of their donuts at McDonald's in Louisville, Kentucky. Break down how exactly that test is going and what the long-term opportunity is here. Can we see other tests perhaps happening at other fast food giants?
So we've always talked about, how we want to expand the brand, right? So when you think about it, the biggest opportunity in Krispy Kreme is lack of access, right? If you have 400 donut producing shops around the world, it's just hard to get to us. So the DFD business opened this up to the customer. When you then extrapolate that, we believe that there's a 50,000 points of access opportunity when you're talking about the convenience and grocer. That was that snapshot. That didn't stop us also from thinking about other channels or key partners that we could also grow points of access, because you're establishing a route. So it's a unique when two partners such as McDonald's and us are testing something operational. It's really early days, but what we're really focusing on is doing the DFD. Can we deliver the donuts freshly, just as we do to McDonald's, as we do to our other customers, and then take it from there. We'll update as time goes on.
And so within that update, what performance indicators would you be looking at and measuring to prove whether or not the partnership is a success? And quite frankly, from a consumer perspective, what is the radius at which it's no longer fresh?
So we're always going to be delivering fresh daily, every single day. So they're baked and brought to that shop. They're fried. They're brought to that shop in the morning when the customer wants them. So that is what the KPIs are. Are we getting there on time? Are we able to get the right assortment that they're looking for? And then how are we delivering freshness and quality? And we do that with all of our customers, and that's what we're measuring. This is an ops test today. So we're going to continue to hone in on that.
All right, we'll leave it there. Mike Tattersfield, Krispy Kreme CEO, always good to see you, and good to see you as well. Yahoo Finance's Brooke DePalma. Thanks so much.